Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey, and this is going to be a pick a card reading all about what is the gossip on you. So take a moment to look at each card. We got three cards here. The first card is the Scientist. The second card is the Sacrifice. The third card is unique. Take a moment, see what resonates, which one you're drawn to, and I will see you in the pile that you choose. Hello, hello, hello. This is the first pile. This is for those of you who chose the Scientist. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Use your discernment. If at any point you feel like this pile does not suit you, feel free to go and select another card. I'll read you the card and you can get a closer look. It says the Scientist now understand and said, now my eyes are open. I perceive that when I eat, I partake thy body. When I drink of thy blood. And when I breathe thy spirit. So called matter is pure intelligence and nothing else because there is not anything else. Pure intelligence cannot progress or become better. There is nothing but intelligence, omnipresence, omnipotence, omniscience, and omniscience must mean intelligence. Therefore, these terms are all included in the word. Let us adopt a short word that will express that above written words are intended to express, namely the word it. I stand for all, and the central I and T stands for. Okay, yeah, that's a quote from the Word, God, man, the Word made flesh. So, right off the bat, I'm getting a lot of people are probably gossiping about how intelligent you are, or some people are talking about you might have, hmm, kind of left them behind to find deeper meaning in life. Like something could have happened in your life. I don't know why I just got a rush of sadness. Maybe you guys lost a loved one and or you lost something that made you want to search for something deeper. I'm also hearing that song, what am I doing here? That song she made about being at the party and she's asking, what is she doing here? Like, I swear, I can't think of the name of the song or the artist. Oh my goodness. But it's like you're looking for something deeper in life, like a more meaningful connection. Let me pull some cards on this spirit. A lot of people also talk about how you open their mind to certain things. Some people are talking about how you might also be a little hard to figure out, or that they're like, the collective, you got to stimulate their mind first. Like some of you guys are very smart. Those who chose these cards, no matter what type of intelligence it is, but that's some of the gossip on you right now. Arrogance, stagnation, fear of sacrifice, delays, laziness, resistance to spiritual influence. Some of you guys might um, have a reputation for not liking standard religion. Maybe you have your own, and you like researching your own, what am I trying to say? Spirituality, or you like things that are based in science or in fact. Obviously, you like things that are spiritual, or you wouldn't be here. But still, it got to be something that really, makes sense or entertain you in some type of way. Some people, you could trigger actually their arrogance because you are so smart. So it kind of makes them feel small. So they might kind of get a little arrogant with you to try to like, hmm, make you feel feel small as they feel. I'm trying to avoid using the word dumb, but that's what they want to try to do, or they want to get you caught up on your words. What else are they saying about my pile one? Spirit, what else are they saying about my pile one? Spirit, what else are they saying about my pile one? Yes, some people, hmm, some people regret losing you. Some people could be talking about that because they feel like you were a good person to have on their team. It's like, you could have been like a sort of encyclopedia to them. They wish they had you around so they could kind of get a vision, or they wish they would have listened to some things that you said. They could be trying to remind themselves of some things that you said after previously wanting to doubt you. And some people think that you kind of, some people feel like you should believe in yourself more. Some people sense that there's a little bit of self-doubt within you. Some people are like, they think you're a little underrated, but you're smart and and actually pretty attractive too. And some people think that there's a little bit of awkwardness to you that you need to like kind of break through on. What else are they saying about my collective? I mean, my pile one. Spirit, what else are they saying about my pile one? Spirit, what else are they saying about my pile one? Someone can also be attracted to you. Some of you guys might have a neck tattoo and somebody's talking about kissing you on the neck. Some people also talk about, because we got the moon card here in reverse, how you help them gain clarity. They're gossiping about how you help them gain clarity and how it's kind of hard to pull the wool over your eyes. You're a very discerning person. A lot of people realize that about you. You're not somebody that somebody can just say anything to. Finding truth, conquering anxiety, suppressed. Yeah. Some people here are also noticing that you are getting a little bit more comfortable socially. Or, they talk about how people might have tried to test you and then they went and found out. Long story short, they went ahead and found out. What else are they saying about my pile number one? Why I kept saying pile number two? I was saying it this whole time. I apologize. I'm not redoing this. But if you want to check out pile number two, there might be some messages in there for you. What else are they saying about my pile number one? Spirit, what else are they saying about my pile number one? This is the first pile. Envy, emotional vulnerability, creative blocks, immature, broken dreams. Some people are envious of you. Oh, goodness. And some people, you might be a really creative person. So somebody might be snickering and gossiping about how they're trying to send spell work towards your creativity, and they're like, oh, it's gonna work, watch, after this the collective isn't going to be able to draw right, they're not going to do this, that, or whatever. I'm saying that a lot of this is wearing off, or you could have engaged in some sort of practice that made it wear off, so people couldn't be gossiping about how that doesn't work. And they're also talking about how you have a surprising amount of haters. Like, like that's, and they're like, yo, why are people so so envious of the pile number one people, because we got the page of cups in reverse, and that talks about envy, emotional vulnerability. You feel, it seems like, because I don't know, to a lot of people you come off as stable and having it all together. There's also people who felt like they had it together until you came around, so they gossip about that. They also gossip about your connections. There's something about your connections. They're like, how come, they're wondering why you always get chose for certain things. Like, and a lot of people just think you're, what am I trying to say? But you got a lot of people that envy you. That is definitely something that is talked about. Spirit, give me more. What's the gossip on my pile number one? What's the gossip on my pile number one? Spirit, tell me more. We got need for control, frugality, saving money, blocking change, fair change, hoarding, greed. Some people here are, they might want to say that you're a little bit selfish because you don't give your time and energy to just anybody. Like, you recognize that there's a lot of people that's not really down for you, but they want you around so that it benefits them in some way. And they're talking about how you're so selfish for not doing anything for them, like just because they, I don't know, just because they asked. I'm also just seeing a flash of somebody who could have did something small for you, wanting to hold it against you. Some people also are talking about this in reverse. Like, yeah, somebody trying to make it seem like you were needy at some point and you're not really needy. There's somebody who tried to paint a certain picture of you that's not true. People are gossiping about, they're gossiping about that, about how somebody tried to make you look a certain way to try to make themselves look better. A lot of people also see you as very sincere. Like, that word is coming up. It's like you're sincere, you're authentic, and and this vibe is like, not a lot of phony people can really handle that type of vibe. But frugality, yeah. Yeah, somebody tried to definitely hold something against you. So I keep dropping this mic. I'm eventually buy a new, better mic. Spirit, what else do you want to say? I'm gonna pull one more card. I'll probably get on to the next reading. I was painting tonight. And then I was like, let me do a little tarot reading while this dry. I'm happy I got so much better at painting my roses. Endless choices, opportunities, daydreaming, wishful thinking, searching for a purpose. A lot of people gossip about how you have so many different assets to you, or so many different talents, or like so many different sides to you. You're a little bit hip hop, a little bit rock and roll. So a lot of people, yeah, can talk about how you got, and different choices too. That's another thing. You might even have different choices when it comes to lovers. Like, you might attract different people, different races, like, or all races. You might attract younger people, older people to you. There's something about you that makes people comfortable around you. They feel safe with you. They feel secure with you. There's different types of people who are attracted to you. But that's it. That's all I got for my pile number one. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to pick another card, feel free. Everything you need from me is going to be in my description box. If you want to book a personal reading, if you want to donate to the channel, it's there. If you want to see me on TikTok or follow me on Instagram, everything will be there. And I love you guys. Hopefully, I will see you in the next reading. Goodbye. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to pile two. For all of you who chose the sacrifice card, this reading is going to be for you. I'll read the card for you. It says the sacrifice. When the oil ointment is crucified, to crucify means to increase power in 1,000-fold, not to kill. It remains 2 days and a half, the moon's period, in a sign. In the tomb, cerebellum, or on the third day, it ascends to the pineal gland that connects to the cerebellum. Okay, this tells me right off the back it's strong energy. People who, what are they gossiping about? They're gossiping about number one, your cutoff game is strong, and number two, you can make it through anything. They're like, this is got it out the mud energy. And I'm not just hearing got it out that mud. Well, I'm hearing that woo shiesty song. I'm gonna get it back in blood. Like or come get it back in blood. Like there's people that was after like after blood from you and and you made it out. Like even if they did some like it's like extreme triumphant energy. I get chills when I look at this card because to crucify um, means actually to increase in power 1,000-fold. So there's gossip about how people try to crucify you and it actually strengthen you. People are talking about that, believe it or not, like that people going against you made you that much stronger. Like they were not able to defeat you, they were not able to kill you, they were not able to shut you down. And people are noticing that the people who try to go against you diminish themselves. Like this is real triumphant energy. It's like, woo. And people also talk about how your cutoff game is strong. You will block anybody out your energy that tries to disrespect you. I'm just it's just real like come and test me energy. Like you want to test me. I'm hearing that Styles P song. What he say? Uh, you say you want to test me, wait your turn, B. There's long line of motherfuckers that's waiting to burn me. Like you like a long line of people against you for no reason. And they talk about how you kind of laugh at it. You enter and nobody can get you to beef with them unless you want to. Like you could laugh at it, come back, beef when you feel like it. If you got the energy to, you got time today, you might come chop down a few of your enemies. Then you might turn around, I don't know, do something else, like work on your music, work on your fitness. People are also gossiping about how you bloomed. You bloomed into someone who's more attractive in your adulthood, some of you, than you were in your younger years. People are talking about how you look good. Like some of you guys are reaching your 30s and you look very good 30s. Some of you guys are older than your 30s. I see somebody here, they're getting a little gray in their beard. People are talking about that's very smexy. You look handsome. You're looking handsome. You're looking beautiful. I don't know why I said handsome. I guess because I envisioned a male there. It's like one of these readers who chose this card is going to be one of these readers, one of these listeners are probably going to be that Mal there. Sometimes I be seeing that too. I'm like, oh, I saw a flash of a person, and then that person actually commented on my TikTok. I'm like, I'm like, you're the one I was seeing, like, in the flash. But either way, that's one thing that people are gossiping about. Oh, let me actually pull some cards because I'm sitting here channeling. Channeling works, though. Channeling works. Spirit, tell me more about my pile two card. Spirit, tell me more about my pile two card. What's the gossip on my pile two card? What's the gossip on my pile two card? Happiness, triumph. See, told you it's triumph, success, vitality, fun. A lot of people think you're really fun to be around, and some people are gossiping about how if you left them, they miss having fun with you. I'm just seeing visuals of somebody like spinning down a hill, like you're rolling down a hill, or just your palpable energy. Some of you guys like to skip a lot, and that's another thing, even going through this darker energy where, like, you still, you have joy, you like, even in the dark, you like, you some of you guys have fun even beefing with people. It's like filet mignon. You're like, this is gonna be fun beef. A lot of people gossip about how, how fun you are, and they miss having fun with you. And your happiness. Some people here smile and laugh a lot. They think you're always happy. There's also some people here who um, want to lay it down. I'm not sure if I could show that. That's barely nudie, but I'll cover it anyway. Some people here are talking about how they want to lay it down. They really wanna lay it down. This came out in the last reading too, but it's funny, it came out in reverse. Some people here are talking about they either want your money, or somebody here could be hoping that you spend recklessly, that, like, I don't know, because you're very financially secure. I'm feeling this energy is reversed, though. It's going to come back to them because they're wishing that, you kind of spend recklessly. But this is also releasing of the past, and this could be also energy of how you came up financially. Maybe some of them feel like they spent recklessly. Like, if this is people from your past, you might have had humbler beginnings, but the people who had more than you, they didn't necessarily spend their money in the wisest ways. Like, they spent money trying to be flashy, buying a bunch of stuff they didn't need. They don't really have they could be talking about how they don't have the same hmm, restrictions with their money because they didn't learn to appreciate money as much as you did. So people could be talking about also, because this is the Four of Pentacles, I should have laid the card down. Um, so people could be talking about how you make better decisions with your money because you didn't grow up with having a lot. So, now what you get, you know how to finesse it, make it last. Some of you guys do buy things, you buy nice things, I'm saying, here and there, but there are things that you find nice, and you take care of your nice things. People are talking about how everything kind of flows for you. I haven't done a pick a card in a reading, a pick a card reading in a minute. I refuse to apologize for my tongue twisters. I'll be channeling. Spirit, tell me more. Oh, all of these cards. Should I take them? Some people could be talking about how you're a little bit underrated. Like they feel like people don't give you as much recognition as you deserve. It's like some people could have, they could have tried to push what you've been through under the sidelines. It's like, Yeah, some people here, I'm not going to lie, they miss the more docile version of you, but now that you're a little bit more in your power and you have stronger self-love and boundaries, they could be talking about, oh, you're not as nice as you were before. I miss the old you. You're a lot different. They act like the new you is like something so bad, and you might be real bad. No, but you know what I mean? Like, when people could sense that they could no longer cross you no more. That this is what they gossip about. Oh, I don't like how Pile twos act. Like, like they wish you were in a smaller energy when you're in a bigger energy now. They also feel like your successes make them look like, I don't know, weak, like they haven't done much. Like your growth makes them feel like they didn't grow as much, and they probably haven't, because that's the Six of Wands in reverse. Justice, upright, transparency, cause and effect, fairness, accountability. Lawsuits will be won. Some people could be talking about how you're kind of good in court. Like, I don't know, some of you guys have real lawyer capabilities. Like, you were able to sway a judge, I'm hearing. Also, some people, you could be involved in some sort of lawsuit, could be workers' comp or something like that. And they could be wondering if you got any sort of money out of this lawsuit, or somebody could be saying you deserve to have money for a lawsuit that somebody could have put you through. That, or, yeah, somebody could be talking about how you could sue somebody for either defamation of character or just like some bad sells like that they did to you. Like, they feel like the world owes you money, and that energy might be bringing a lot of income towards you in the future, because like maybe the world does owe you money. Okay, achieving peace, forgiveness, recovery, acceptance, hope, happiness. We got the Five of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, again, people are talking about how you seem peaceful, you seem happy. And, if even if you did go off recently and somebody tried to make you look like you were in some bad energy, people are also gossiping about how they just don't believe that. Or they're like, if pile number two really went off, I wonder what you did to them. A lot of people actually take up for you behind your back. They don't just let people S on your name. Like, a lot of people are also understanding of the things that you went through. Some people here are also talking about how much happy you are after you let go of some phony friends. You could have like big cutoff energy with some friends that wanted to be both sided. Like, since you cut them off, you could just be They're like, I could just see it. Like, your confidence grew, your attractiveness grew. You don't have anybody there that's trying to make you second guess yourself. So a lot of people might be talking about that. I think I'll pull one more card just to make it equal. And then I'm probably going to close out the reading. I don't want to be on here for too long. I won't be on here for too long. Oh, fell out. Okay, yeah, we got the tower in reverse. Delayed catastrophe, fear of pain, avoiding tragedy, resisting change, transformation. Yeah, somebody could be talking about how you avoided a mean tower moment by relying on someone. I'm saying, like, I don't know, maybe you had the option, some of you, to stay with like a relative or aunt or something through like hard time periods. They're talking about if you did do that, like how much worse off your life would be. So a lot of people are talking about that. You avoided a lot of tragedy by cutting off certain people, or maybe some of you guys literally, like, you could avoid, like, some of you guys, hmm, like, you guys probably have strong intuition or even your own psychic abilities where you might sense something bad happening and you're like, no, I'm not getting in that car. So, and then you don't get in that car. The next thing you know, people get pulled over, drunk driving. It's like you guys have a reputation for avoiding a lot of catastrophe and sensing things before it happens, or just even down to the obvious. But a lot of people talk about that. They're like, you avoided a lot of tower moments. You're going to live a long life. I keep hearing that phrase. You're going to live a long life. Like, you just sense certain things. Okay. Well, that's it. If you want to stay for the next pile, feel free. If not, if you want to catch me on any of my other sites or book a personal reading with me, the links will be in the description box. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next reading. If it resonates, if it doesn't, don't force it. All right. Thank you so much. Hello, 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 my beautiful pile number threes, beautiful, handsome, whatever you are. This is the unique card. So if you chose pile number three, this reading is for you. I'll read the card for you and then we'll get started. It says, man has turned the mighty power he possessed to every object and principle of force in the universe except himself, the greatest miracle of all. When man focuses his divine thinking lens upon himself, he will realize that he is an epitome of unlimited cosmic energy. Then the heavens will roll together as a scroll and reveal the real man as the Lamb of God that taketh away the sins of the world. Yes, so this card is about gaining self possession. It's also about, like, being unique. Hmm. The overall energy, a lot of people gossip about you, about how different you are, and not just that. I'm feeling heavy energy of you inspire a lot of people. There's somebody in particular who you've inspired because your energy is unique. Hmm, when you leave, they start comparing the other you with the other people around them. And it feels like, it's like your energy. what am I trying to say? It's like you exist in this person's life to kind of elevate them, but it's hard for you to elevate them because of the other types of people they choose to entertain. They also feel like other people are very petty compared to you. For some of you guys, this energy is the male energy, and they got a lot of other females around them, but and this could be platonic. This doesn't have to be like, necessarily, someone you're interested in dating, and say you're of feminine energy too. Some people don't like that term female, but it's a biological term, like, either way, they're looking at how some other women, I he want to say creatures, I don't know why, but that's how they're starting to look at these other women around them, like because they're so competitive, like they addicted to making downward comparisons to like other women around them. They look at you as being more of a divine feminine. You're like, and it's the same true for like if you're a man, there could be uh, this could be the opposite. Like there could be a lot of men in this person's life that are also into degrading other women, and where they feel like you're protective, like you're nurturing, like you're a stand-up type of guy. Like they are not even just degrading women, they feel like other men like kind of bend to the will of other men, and they're just like, all right, like say a man say, oh, you're dating that chick, she's ugly, and then that guy would really like see that girl differently because of what another man say. They like you because you're like, you wouldn't, no man would even say that about your girl. Ain't no man gonna call my girl, you would take up for whatever you like. Like not even in no simp energy. It's just like no man knows not to disrespect you like that, and this person admires you for that. And same thing, vice versa. If you're a female, like you're of divine feminine energy, you don't have to compare yourself to other women and to make yourself look better or feel better about yourself. And this person lights that fresh energy around you. This person starts to wonder, why do they have so many catty bees around them that really aren't bettering their lives, their life? Like, why do I have this type of BTCIH around me? BTCIH. Yeah, that's not how you spell it. BITCH. Yeah, but either way, they're looking at you like, you're a breath of fresh air. See, again, me battling on without even pulling no tarot cards, but tapping into that energy. It's kind of obvious what the gossip is just by the card you chose. Like, you're different. A lot of people talk about you being different, unique, even in your style, but also just like it's a certain divinity about you. Like this is true. And I like me, I wouldn't refer to myself as a divine feminine. I know I'm more of a dark feminine, dare I say that word, because everybody is so obsessed with the light, the light, the light. Like, I'm like, the light can't shine without the dark. And and there's so much negative connotations with darkness and dark feminine, but there's dark masculine and there are dark feminines too, like the tall, dark, and handsome, and that's not a bad term. So, there's also, darker feminine energies and the divine feminine, but this one I'm getting more of a divine feminine energy. And how would I explain the difference between the two? I feel like I would need to look more into that to grasp the difference between divine feminine versus dark feminine. and dark masculine versus divine masculine, because so many people use the dark and they put negative connotations to it, like, oh, this is a darker energy. Oh my, yeah, and it could be, it could be not negative, positive, and negative connotations to it. But people who are on the darker side might be more liberated. They might be more, yeah, like me. I have piercings, tats, stuff like that. So we're more liberated, less traditional. I would consider more divine people to be a little bit more traditional, a little bit more reserved. You know. Oh, and as soon as I said traditional, this is the card that flew out. Yeah, we got the Emperor here: fatherhood, authority, structured, dominating male, practical, experienced, powerful, and disciplined and focused. So yeah, people are talking about how you really stand in your power. You have some sort of authority to you. You got daddy energy. Or you got mommy energy. Daddy or mommy energy. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And I also feel like, those of us who are on the darker path, we were the light. Like we came here, we might have been a little bit too light, like a little too nice, a little too sweet. So we were kind of made to be a little bit more selfish in this lifetime, so that we learned our lessons. If you know, you know. Achieving peace, forgiveness, recovery, acceptance, hope, and happiness return. So, yeah, people could be gossiping about how your life is peaceful right now, how you've accepted certain things that you can't change. Some people here wish that you would try to change them, but you don't. What's the gossip on my pile number 3? Tell me what's the gossip on my pile number 3. What's the gossip on my pile number 3? Oh, confident. We got Queen of Wands here. Confidence, attractive, passionate, independence, determination, social butterfly, vivacious. People are saying all of these things about you. They also think that, like the way you carry yourself is real smooth. Like I said, I'm getting daddy, mommy, daddy energy from this. Even if you're a female, you got some sort of daddy energy to you. Like there's something like that's a Mac about you. Like I hear that return of Mac on top. Yeah. People are gossiping how some of you guys are like, how am I? I'm like, oh my goodness, how am I trying to explain this energy? Like, I'll be short with the hair all wavy, hit late short, girls go all crazy. Like, some of you guys are so comfortable within yourself. It's like it's giving gray sweatpants energy. It's giving like ooh, like I don't know. Like this energy is like finesse type of energy. Like a lot of people talk about how you just don't give a F, and that's very attractive to them. Like, and it's not even don't give a F in a way you gotta act disrespectful to like prove it. It's like, oh my god, some of you guys also have real cute smiles. They like the way you smile. As some of you guys smile and you cover your mouth and you do that little wipe, and it's like that little, oh my God, I see it. Some of you guys might even have little jewels on your teeth. A lot of people are like, they're drawn to you and they're attracted to you. People can't get you off of their minds. A lot of people talk about, I don't know, about how, you being attractive, like even if you got haters and stuff and people who want to screw you over, a lot of people think it's because you're attractive. They're like, this person just wants to do that because they're attractive. Confident, attractive, passionate, independent. Hello, yeah, I'm sorry the camera cut off. So we're gonna pull like three more cards and we're gonna get out of there. I wasn't in the midst of saying anything. I caught the camera right off there. I think the last thing I said was confident, attractive, passionate with the Queen of Wands energy. Okay. Inheritance, family, and job security, affluence, stability, tradition, long-term success, strong foundation. Some you could have got some sort of inheritance, you know, that, or you could which was monetary, or people could be talking about, gossiping about how you inherited someone looks in the family, like, some of you guys look like a grandfather or father, or you just inherited the looks of somebody in your family that was very attractive. They might compare you to like an uncle, a brother, not necessarily a brother. Some of you guys, they feel your family feels like you look like them, but you inherited like all of their best features. Like you could have just, like, you have siblings and then all your siblings got like cute features, like a piece, one cute feature piece, and then you got all of those. like some people feel like and hmm, I keep wanting to say the chosen one, generational curse breakers, but not just that. You could have inherited some intuition. You could have inherited some sort of cooking skills. You could have inherited, hmm, just you could be a memory bank. Some of you guys, like, where you remember like the family recipes, or you just remember a lot of different things in the family, or even down to knowledge. But some of you guys got good inheritance. We also see long-term success, and people could be talking about the foundation that you build. Some of you guys could have came from rock bottom, that, or some of you guys didn't. You could have came from privilege, and that's good. Don't let nobody shame you from coming from a privileged place, like in life. Oh gosh, if you had it, who? That's great. Congratulations to you. Loneliness, isolation, seclusion, being overcome or paralyzed by fear, antisocial. Some people on the flip side of that could be talking about how you don't socialize with anybody. You're in isolation mode. You don't really care for a lot of people because some people could have tried to take advantage of your good nature. They're just not on your level. So you choose not to entertain a bunch of different types of people. Okay. Last card out. We got the I'm gonna have to flip that because it's recording the other way. We got seeking redemption, persevering, forgiveness, rising above problems, improvement, healing, recovery. Yeah, people could be talking about how they're seeking redemption with you for kind of stabbing you in the back for no reason. A lot of people do this, out of insecurity, maybe even just to test you because you do have such finesse, because it's coming out under that Queen of Wands energy where they could feel some sort of internal envy that or hmm like it could just be like I don't know, an entity hopping into them where they just act out of impulse just to be mean or something like that. But then they want to seek redemption with you, especially after you unleash that side of you that is like in your authority. It's like, why did I do that? Why did I respond that way? You know, a lot of people after doing you dirty, they have a lot of trouble sleeping. Like, you know, that could also be the gossip on you. Somebody could have tried to purposely do you dirty just so they could brag on it too. And then they didn't really get no bragging rights out of that. It's like, why are you messing with that person? Like, you know, it's it's messy energy, but I'm just getting energy as somebody here who really can't sleep, can't eat. They and this could have also been to try to get in your head too. Some people try to get in your head to try to make you, I don't know, chase them, think about them. It's like weird energy here. And this person is now thinking about you and they feel sorry for trying to stick those swords in your back. It's like weird energy. This person could even put their job at risk doing it, and it's like, and not only that, I'm saying you're one of the few people who are respectful to certain people. Like this could have been somebody like I don't know. You're one of the few people who are respectful to service people, and this could have been a service type of person who tried to screw you over just because you are respectful, and then you kind of realize, okay, this is why people talk down to you, and this person they can't, you know, they want to seek redemption with you. And that's also another thing. People could gossip about how people always regret screwing you over, and people could warn other people, like, you know, pile three isn't gonna deal with that. They're gonna just ignore you. Pile three gonna do this, that, and whatever if you keep trying to mess with them. And then, you know, they end up finding out. So, okay, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you need anything else from me, it should be in the description box. I was going to say prescription box. You can see my email on how to book a personal reading with me, link my TikTok. And if you want to donate to the channel, it's not required, but very much appreciated. And again, thank you so much. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.